Milo here with some StarCraft action going on today. I got promoted to Gold League recently and started playing as Terran. Did not have any success really whatsoever. I think I'm a 2-2 or 2-3 or something, and I just really wasn't liking it. I was not playing well, wasn't playing myself, so I decided, oh, I'm gonna switch to Zerg. I prefer to play Zerg. Maybe at this level there'll be a little bit less cheese, so I can actually start getting some good strategies going. First game here against the Protoss. Mr. What's his name? Nepoon. Nepean. I don't know. Maybe I should ask him what it means one day. But I am doing my 3-hatch build like I've done in another video, and I do it a lot better this game. Still don't get Mox Army, but still work towards just punishing my opponent really fast. And you'll see here, I actually get lucky by choosing to make a couple Zerglings after I get my expansion going here, because then I see that he does a Forge First fast expand. I didn't know he was doing this yet, because I had sent my first Overlord over here, and I'd sent my second Overlord over this way, going down to this base over here. Last thing I was going to do was end up obviously over here. So pretty much same as usual at 14 supply. You're going to be dropping down a spine pole. The next drone you make, I just rally the drone immediately to my expansion. So when he pops out, he comes down, and I'll be able to make my expansion pretty much almost as right as he gets there. It's pretty good timing. Immediately, you see I'll link up the base, and then in a second here, boom, I link them up to here, so I have these both connected. And rally to the same place, but their mineral patches go right to their mineral patches. As this goes as before, you're going to want to get 3 bases before the 5-minute mark. However you do it, it's up to you. There's no perfect timing, no 4 minutes or whatever. This little probe's just on a rally. And my Zerglings are going to be coming actually out of this cocoon here. And down here he's got the pylon coming, gateway going. Still just making drones, not using chrono at all. It's a lot of chrono. And my Zerglings go and chase him right here. This just works out for the benefit. He sends the probe all the way back to his base. He could have ran the probe different places and stuff if I wasn't paying attention. But in the meantime, I am sending this drone down here to expand to get my 3rd one before the 5-minute mark. I get it close to around 4 minutes here. And then I am just going to start pumping drones. Got my first queen coming out here. And my Overlord was just getting there in time also. See, he had built the photon cannon because he expected my Zerglings to come, but I just go and try to have a little fun with him. Ah, see, that cannon got one shot off on me. So he tries to kill. He tries to bait me out, but I pay attention, and I hit his base, and then I kill his probe, and then I keep hitting his base. I don't kill his base here or anything, but I just get kind of annoying. I kill this guy. I kill one extra probe here, and then I just keep hitting as he's getting out a zealot. Go to the production tab here, got my base going, and I just keep droning with observers. You can just see his money keeps building up because he doesn't know what to do right now, and my supply just keeps climbing. Man, if I only had a couple, man, this guy would have died to a 6-pull. That's the shame of it right there. A nice little chrono boost on a non-producing Nexus. Yes, I'm gonna pick on this guy just a little bit. Anyways, back at my base, I saw the Zealot. I didn't know if he was going to try to do, like, hey, I'll just run 2 Zealots over, just in case he's not doing anything. So I put a Spine Crawler down just to help defend myself a little bit. Usually a Spine Crawler is not part of the build because you want all the money you can. Get my 2 gases over here around the 6-minute mark. Start to get my next gas, and then shortly after I'll be sending this drone over here to get this gas. Got my 3rd queen coming. Overlord's up here. I just spot the pylon. Nothing really special here. Did get another simulator. He's now just getting the guys going to it. I'll move that guy in a little bit. 2 gateways. Now, if you're watch this video from a Protoss perspective, what this guy does is not really all that bad. He actually was going to be getting the punishing army. He's getting +1 on attack. In a little bit here, he's going to get another forge up here to get +1 armor. And by the time I get there, he is 1-1. He also starts getting +1 shield. So he starts going for all 3 beginning upgrades. And pretty soon he actually was going to have a pretty punishing army for me to, if I wasn't going this build, I would have been way outclassed. But the main problem he has is that he still runs on 4 gates, and he even gets a robotics facility, but running on 4 gates when you have 2 bases and you get almost full saturation of probes, you need more gateways. You obviously see his money's just blowing up here. If you're Protoss, don't let this be you. Right now, I mean, he's got 2 gates. He's getting a robo, a gateway. I mean, look at all this money he's got floating. Oh, I'm sorry. He does go for a 5th gate. I apologize. Still, it felt like he was on 4 gates because he just doesn't have enough units. Me here, getting the +1 attack upgrade. I got my lair coming somewhere around the 8-minute mark. You want to start trying to make the lair. Getting your 2 upgrades here, getting your roach horn. I do, like the last video I had, I do get metabolic boost slightly late, but it actually ends up not really being that big of a deal. He tried to shoot my overlord, which actually this overlord ends up being the savior here because he ends up spotting for me in a little while. Just because I know he's going to have this nice big choke here, and like before I had that one game where I was against Protoss that was walling in. I didn't want to have that same situation where I just lost units. I wanted to try to make a really good, like, worthwhile push. So once my layer finishes over here, I start making a Nidus Canal pretty soon, pretty much over in this spot. Come on, replay, don't make me a liar. There it is. And for you who don't know, Nidus Canal, the way it works is you get the Nidus network here. And what I do is I'll hotkey that, and anywhere you have vision, you can build the Nidus worm. Now you load all your units into here, and then you can teleport them anywhere that you have a Nidus worm pop out. What I do is I build one right about here, and pretty much just teleport my units inside his base, avoiding this whole nice little wall in. He's got his observer coming out, which I didn't notice the observer, so I don't know if he actually even sees my army go into that Nidus network. See, I'm just a little bit supply blocked here, but I would start moving all my units into there. And this nice little Nidus network, I have it hotkeyed at 4. There I am there, making 5 overlords. Trying to keep up on my injects as much as I can. That queen's a little behind on the inject. I think I was running low on energy on some of my other queens. But yeah, he did spot the Nidus Canal. And here's me building it right here, and I don't think he reacts until he hears the sound. Because Nidus worms do make a sound when they erupt. I have my game sound down a little bit, but let's see. There you are, and immediately I just click on the Nidus Canal, I rally it, and I press D, which is the hotkey to unload all units. And I start unloading, and I start trying to keep my roaches back a little bit. Try to get my other, my Zerglings out. And right now he has 1-1, but just not enough units. He only has 5 gateways, and just not enough supply. So you have 167 to his 68, and it's just rapidly... Oh, Holy Roaches Batman. GG. That was awesome that he typed that. I had a pretty good laugh about it, just because they just kept coming. And if you notice here, I got another 2 pages of roaches coming that are already in the worm, and then I have 7 more building back at my base that are going to be pumping right back into here. So that's 3.5 pages of roaches. And that's just, it's game over right there. I mean, best thing I could say is this is awesome against Protoss that do the Forge Fast Expand, as long as you hit the right timing. Also, if you're Protoss and you're doing this nice little build up here, pay attention to your sides. Nidus Worm is not too popular. It's not the best thing to use, but when you do get hit by it, this happens. Look at him. He's got 1,300 minerals, 400 gas. Yeah, I've got a lot of minerals and gas right now too, but my army is where it should be. As this attack progressed, I was going to try to expand again, and I was going to pick up my other gases to continue to tech up to tier 3, but I obviously, as you can see, I didn't need to. So hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, Holy Roaches, Batman.